What's up, guys? It's Jay Bansberg back here with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to get smoother shots on your iPhone. Now, you may be thinking, why would I want to do this on here? Because if you have the power, why not exploit it? So let's jump right into it. So let's start off. So when you're taking smooth shots on your phone, it was a bit different in the first video when I was going over top of things, and that was mainly what the whole intro consisted of. But let's say you want to do something of a side shot, something going this way, right? The problem with that is, even in slow motion, sometimes you can see the camera going up and down like this, and nobody wants to see that in cinematics, because trust me, if they do, they're just gonna be like, why? This is so hard to watch. So let me show you the example of how it looks and how it could look better. So in a sense, I'm saying what to do when you don't have slow-mo at your disposal. Let's say you're on an older phone like this, because these older iPhones don't have slow motion. Let's say you're on an Android phone, they don't have slow motion. So I'm going to show you these next two shots of basically what it most likely would look like if you were just using your hands, you know, just going along like normal, or if you had a couple tricks up your sleeve. Hack number one. You see this bad lad right here? Well, you can use this to get smoother shots, and this isn't as good as the next one I'm going to be talking about, but if you have nothing else at your disposal, it will most likely work. So, like when I said, when you're filming just like this, your hands are more likely to be shaking, and like the outcome of the shot will not be as good. So, in that shot you saw of my dog or whatever, I was using something else, but it goes by way smoother if you're just going by like this. And of course, we're trying to go for that slow motion shot, so that's why it would look better with this, because your hands are more shaky if you're trying to go slower, you know. So if you're trying to go over slow, it's more likely to look better going over like this, you know, instead of you taking your phone and trying to keep it slow, because like you'll eventually see some shakes in there. Now this, as janky as it looks, it will give you the most clear shot probably possible. You can have it on an iPhone without slow motion. So when you're going by, make sure the string isn't twisted up, or it'll start turning randomly in the middle. So, but when your phone is done unwinding, I guess, when you go by, make sure everything's level. Goes by way smoother, way smoother. You can try it at home for yourself. You can find one of these out of your sweatshirt strings, your old shoelaces. It works basically with anything. And if you're really in a pinch, like at a hard spot, what you can do also is, if the only thing you have at your disposal is office supplies, you could take a piece of tape, relatively, like not as short as this, maybe just a bit longer, so you have a little bit more a leeway. Put it in the middle of the phone, it'll do just the exact same thing. Now in this next clip, I'm going to show you an edit I made a while back on my longboard. Now, I'm going to be voicing over and explaining some of the parts that I could have done way better if I would have just used some of these hacks, I guess you could call them. It would have made my shots so much clearer, they would have just looked better in general, and then I'm going to show you, and I'm going to like narrate why that looks so bad. So, yeah, here we go. For example, I'd like to point out, if I wouldn't have not turned this music down, it would be ear-rapingly loud. So as you can see here, this looks like horrible footage. Obviously, this was because I was holding it with my hand. If it would have been using something steadier, it would have been better. As you can see in this shot, even with my slow motion on, it just looked like poop. You can see my hand moving here and there and everywhere. As you can see in this photo, it's not looking so hot, and I'm not even getting the right angles. I'm almost only recording the street, which, who wants to see that in a cinematic shot? Now, let's keep moving on. I don't even remember how long I took this shot, so, and then, okay. So here is one of my favorite shots. This is where the bass drops, I believe. Look how close to the wheel I am with my phone. I could have broken it, done this, could have done that. So there's an example of just bad videotaping. Imagine if I would have had the rope or string, or sorry, I got cut off there at the end, but imagine if I would have had this going down next to me, that would have been like way smoother. You would have been able to see the wheel way smoother too. Or if I had just a string, it would have looked at least 20 times better, because it was literally like, okay, let me get close to the screen. But imagine if I filmed videos like this. So guys, today we're going to be learning how to do this and that. Wow. Nobody wants to see that. So this is just one example of the many things I've totally messed up on in the past, and hopefully I'll get better on in the future. Quick break. I don't know, guys. I am so boring. This is what I spent my free time doing. I literally took a bunch of unmixed straws and just literally turned them into like I color coded them. I don't know why. It's just a thing I like to do. Like on my phone, all my apps are color coded. Everything has to be in a specific order. I just saw all the colors together. I was like, this needs to be separate. Well, this is the end of the video. Then bye. But unless it's so in the middle, go ahead. This is what I like to spend my free time doing. Yep.